This infuriates me. So, pause to read.
Let's read this, shall we? Broke up with girlfriend of 1.5 years because I could not get past her sex history. I'm a little upset. My girlfriend and I got along well, but it would keep coming back to me about how many different partners she had. Close to 50. Wow. I mean, when it came down to it and we did the deed, it was a mix of being grossed out, thinking about how many guys were inside her. I guess I could say that. I don't know. And lastly, a few of the guys she smashed were people in our social circles, and it ruined it for me knowing that they had been inside many more than once, and also made me angry, upset. I realized it wasn't fair to so and so, keeping myself so unhappy being with her. So even after she cried to me about working things out, when I told her I wanted to split, I left her there at our place crying and me ready to move my things to a friend's place. I mean, I get we should not care about things like this, but I can't move past it. It just feels, I don't know how to explain it. I guess just a mixture of feeling gross slash wrong about it. Anyway, I feel like a jerk for making her cry and so upset, but I could not stay with someone when the entire time the deed comes up, I think of her as a lesser person than I. I know it's a horrible thing to say, but that's how I am, regardless of how much I dislike myself for thinking that. Let's move on. Just for the record, I don't find anything he said, I don't find any of it wrong at all. I don't think he's wrong for any of that.
Here's the gist. This guy was dating a woman for a year and a half. He found out her true body count. It was not okay with him, so he ended the relationship. As long as two individuals are clear that they've both been STD tested, that they're STD free, and that
Woke woman starter pack, dyed hair.
they are clear about who their partners are, it is none of your business your partner's previous body count. None. Your body count doesn't define who you are as a person. Whether you've had 0 or you've had hundreds, it doesn't define who you are and your character. So if you have a problem with the idea of someone having a high body count, period, then don't have sex. Don't. Because dating someone and having sex with them and then breaking up with them because of their body count not being whatever you think is awful.
So, Tara, the relationship coach, on TikTok, sounds like, I mean, we can imagine the type of women that she's coaching, right? It doesn't say that she exclusively coaches women, but let's be honest, this type of information, she's probably coaching a lot of short hair dye. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to push back, man, respectfully on everything you said. Let me say this. Men and women are very different. We're different. We were made different, created different. We're very different, inherently different. If every man had the if every man had the if every man built himself up to the point where he can source a large number of women. If that man decided to settle down, every single man would decide to settle down with a woman that has her V card. Let's keep it real, man. Let's keep it real. Every guy will settle down with a woman that has her V card. Simple as that. I'm not in the marriage market. Um, but if I was, if I was 5 years older and I was in the marriage market, um, I'm only I'm only gonna marry a woman with a V card. I'm not for me personally. Even a low body count, that's not good enough for me. Um, I need a woman with a V card personally. Like, if you think I'm gonna work this body of work that I have and the type of life that I will be able to give to my future wife, the beautiful life that she will have, if you think that I'm going to have give a woman that and her not be pure, like that's just silly to me. It's silly to me personally, but it's just me. But the point is that if every man had the ample opportunity, they would settle down with the woman that has a V card. Now, here's the thing: body count, whether you like it or not, 1000% matters, especially to the type of men, the top X% of men that the majority of women want. 1000% body count matters. Now, this is what I have realized is that these modern women that already always have a problem with body count being mentioned, let's be honest, more often than not, they're either currently or were previously extremely promiscuous, reserved women that value their no places, right? They turn their nose up at hearing women say it doesn't matter how many bodies you have, even if it's hundreds. Like she just said, hundreds. Reserved women, high quality women turn their nose up at that kind of talk because that's 304 talk. And only 304s get mad when you call them out on these body counts, man. Let's keep it real here. And old boy with the chick a year and a half, 50 bodies. Personally, there is absolutely no reality. Like, let me think of like, I'll put a woman on the stream on the I'll put a woman up right now. This young lady right here, she's like got voted like the number one like most beautiful face in the world. She's like Israeli. If this chick right here, if this chick right here had 50 bodies, like I couldn't. I couldn't get past it. I couldn't take her seriously, man. Because why? Because you didn't take yourself seriously. You didn't take yourself seriously. Actions have consequences. And more often than not, you will be forgiven for a lot of things. Heck, the majority of men will have no problem even settling down with a woman that has 4 or 5, maybe even 6 or 7. A lot of men would still settle down with 50 bodies. What can I do with that? You don't even remember all their names. You don't even remember all their names. And these weren't like I can't, man. I'm like him. I can see that because I know me. It's just like you're just thinking about it, right? And you feel it's like you laid down with 50, close to 50 guys multiple times for some. I can't, man. I can't. I consider myself a mentally like really mentally tough guy. I couldn't get past it. There's absolutely no way. So the only thing for me, only thing a woman could really argue on this for me is that well, he could have broke up with her earlier. I get that. You know what? And I get that. I get that. a year and a half. I get it. It's like, how long did he know that she had the 50 bodies? I get that, but I genuinely believe that he was trying to get past it. I mean, he said it himself. I genuinely believe that he was trying to mentally, but he just can't do it. And I know realistically, this young lady probably her next relationship. If the next dude, if old boy asks, her the same question as her ex did, she's probably going to drastically reduce the number, probably under 10, under 10. But you know what, man? See, I was having this conversation the other day with a woman. She said, well, oh, what if she lies? What if she lies about having her V card? And I was like, really? Really? That's your argument? The good Lord made a surefire way to tell if a woman's has her V card. Okay? We all know what that is. It starts with an H. Surefire way to know she has her V card. Surefire. Foolproof. 100%. It's your favorite Texan here, Pat. Miss Lady, I respectfully disagree. If y'all like the content, like, comment, share, subscribe. These modern women don't want men to have standards anymore. It's tragic. They can have all the standards that they want, but men can't. Oh well. God bless y'all.